Now, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Clay Aiken here live in our studios. What a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Thanks so much. I've enjoyed watching you every week and enjoying your success.
Thank you so much. I'm having a great time.
What's it like? I mean, what a transition this has been for you from just a guy working at the YMCA to an American Idol.
Oh my goodness, it's been the most exciting experience I've ever had. You know, I've gotten a lot further than I thought I'd make it, and I'm just honored. I'm completely honored to have had this opportunity.
When you heard your competition, did you think that you had a shot to get this far?
I thought I'd be out of there so much sooner than I have been. You know, I've been in amazing company this entire time. So many people who are extremely talented, have wonderful personalities, can dance better than I can. So I'm just completely honored. I'm very humbled to have been lucky enough to get this far.
Can you say anything about what you might be singing next week?
I can say next week we're all singing 3 songs.
3 songs?
3 of us are singing 3 songs, which is a surprise to us. We each get to pick our own song.
Oh, really?
We get to pick anything we want to sing. The judges pick a song for us. And then this year we just found out before I left that we are going to have to draw a song at random. And see what we're singing that way. So I'll find that out, I guess, when I get back tomorrow or today. When do I go back?
Can you take us behind the scenes? When do you get time to practice? What is it like?
We start immediately. As soon as the show's over on Wednesday, we go straight in on Thursday morning, find out what the theme is for the next week, pick our songs that day, rehearse for an hour, and get the song right, cut it down to however long we need it to be, and pick the key and all that stuff. And then we're on our own as far as rehearsals go. Saturday we go into the studio and we make sure that the background tracks are how we like them. And then they give us a copy of them, and we're on our own until Tuesday.
Okay, now yesterday you went to see the governor.
Yes.
And I was trying to figure out this thing with, I know you're a big James Taylor fan, and he had a photo of James Taylor that he signed for you, is that
he did. He had a photo of whoa, there I am. That's a frightening picture. Bad angle. But he had a picture of himself with James Taylor. I guess they did a bridge dedication to James Taylor. I asked him when I was getting a bridge.
He said the budget is too tight for one right now, but he's working on it.
Maybe in Clayton sometime. And then you went to the DBAP. I was at the game last night. Look, I picked up a T-shirt and everything, a Clay Aiken T-shirt. What was it like for you to go to the Durham Bulls game?
That was absolutely amazing. I now have a new answer for my favorite experience.
Really?
So far, got to fly in Sky 5. That was great. He took us on a tour. Look at me.
Oh, there you are. Sky 5.
We took a tour of the city. Got to see my house from above, and then landed in, and that was thrilling. It was amazing to see so many people there being so supportive.
During the interview last night with Pam, video of you getting out, you said that you drink lots of water to protect your voice. What else do you do to protect your voice against, say, allergies and colds and things like that? I mean, that can really sidetrack your efforts.
Well, we all do our best to stay as healthy as possible, but for some reason, you know, the bug keeps going around. I've been fortunate enough I haven't caught the bug. I've been sick one time with something different, not contagious, but we make sure that if someone's sick, they get quarantined. They're completely the other side of the house and they get locked up. So Kim Locke was sick a few weeks ago and we didn't see her for 4 days because she was downstairs sick. But it helped her. She came right out and had an amazing performance. She just stays quiet.
And do you really drink olive oil to clear your voice?
I've done it once or twice. Trinice was big on the olive oil, but you know it does help. It keeps the vocal cords kind of lubricated, greased up. So.
Well, you had them greased up last night when you sang the Star Spangled Banner. If we'd like to take a quick listen and really hit those notes.
I'm worried about it when you hit that first note. You might not have trouble hitting it.
That's working myself.
Sorry.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Now that is not an easy song to sing.
It's not.
You made it sound easy.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know, and I guess I'm so jealous of your range, and I keep talking about that. But is that something you can work on and develop, or is that something you think you're just given as a God-given gift? The ability to soar up there like an eagle and hit those high notes.
I've had a lot of help. I mean, we have vocal coaches at the show who give us tips on make sure you open your mouth. I can only get high if I make sure I open my mouth wide enough, and get enough oxygen and all that type of stuff. So I mean, I think it's something that if you get the right training on, then you can be more successful.
So you
with
feel
it.
like you've grown as a performer since starting this journey?
I absolutely have. We met Oprah last Wednesday. We recorded Oprah's show Wednesday right before we came out and back home. And I asked her, I said, "Do you get nervous anymore?" And she said, "Of course not." She really, she's been doing it for 17 years.
Yeah.
And I realized last night, I was a little bit nervous, but I think I was nervous from flying on the helicopter, but it's amazing. I think after this experience, people said, "Are you nervous on we're broadcasting this live on TV?" I've done live TV before. At this point, when 30 million people see it, it gets a little bit easier.
Well, is there a greatest fear as a singer, like forgetting the words, missing the big note, or is there a fear?
I've always gotten, I get a little scared that I'll forget the words, but usually when I'm nervous, when I let myself be nervous, that's when I end up messing up. So I try to go out there and just be as relaxed as I possibly can, and just have fun with it. And if I go out and have fun with it, I just end up having a better time, and it comes across better too, and I don't forget my stuff.